Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, no, that doesn't make sense. Subscriber already, thank you back. Thank you back. It's hard to, okay, so, good morning everyone. So welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not, thank you for subscribing. So today I was gonna do kind of like a self-care video. Actually, it's perfect because this week I took off an entire week of work just because I felt like I needed a break. Work was very stressful, and I didn't take any summer vacation, so I just needed some time to just like regroup, settle, and kind of just like get back in my groove, find my passion for work again a little bit, and yeah, basically just take care of myself. So this video is all about self-care, so let's get into it. So I'm not really gonna show you guys, I guess, because I mean, I feel like that would be kind of boring, but I just wanted to kind of chat with you guys and talk about things that I do for self-care and things that I try to make an effort to like take care of myself. It sounds so simple and silly, but I feel like in today's world, you're just like go, 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 that you forget to just like have a moment to yourself, really take care of yourself. And honestly, how we're taking care of ourselves now affects us in our future. So it's really important. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about for self-care is exercise. So I think exercise is super important. I try to live a very active lifestyle. If I'm not at the gym, you know, I take the stairs when I can. I try to walk if I can. But I do exercise. If you guys saw my last video, then you'll see a full workout that I did and an example of a workout that I would do. I'll link it up here so you guys can go look at it. If you guys want me to film more workout videos, I'd love to do that. But I just really think exercise, it gets, you know, your blood pumping, gets the toxins out, and really just overall good for your like mental health and well-being. So if you guys, you know, are new to exercise, like just go walk around your block. Like it doesn't have to be super intense. Everyone is different. Everyone has, you know, their own levels of exercise they're doing currently or like different goals. But I really do think it's important to just get out of your house, you know, get up and move. So the next thing is, for me, organizing. And like that kind of includes like meal prepping, doing laundry, like cleaning my apartment. For me personally, if my environment is like very unorganized, then I feel very unorganized. So if my apartment, you know, I get it, I work, I'm like super tired all the time, so my apartment isn't clean like 24/7. But it's important to take that time, a day out of your week, to just, you know, organize everything, make your bed, vacuum the floor, do your dishes, do your laundry. Because for me, if my environment is stressful, then I get really stressed out. Like if everything's all cluttered, I get really stressed out. And then another thing under like organizing is meal prepping. I find meal prepping super helpful. I know a bunch of people don't like leftovers. But for me personally, if you make like 2 or 3 meals, then you kind of can rotate them and you don't get as sick of them. But then it's really helpful because one, you have meals on hand that, you know, if you're super hungry, you don't have to spend 30 minutes cooking a meal. You can literally just microwave it or just heat it up on the stove again. And 2, it helps save money and makes it so you don't go eat out as much. So that's basically it. So that's the second thing that I wanted to talk about, is just organizing. I personally think that, you know, making your surroundings a good environment definitely helps with your mental health and just focusing and getting yourself ready for the week. So the third thing that I want to mention is affirmations. So affirmations I've recently started doing. It's probably been like a year or so that I've been doing this, maybe even less actually, maybe like half a year, a couple months. But affirmations I found are super, super helpful. So if you guys don't know what affirmations are, you can kind of Google it, but basically it's like saying I statements that you want to put into effect. So some examples are like, I deserve what I have in life. I am special. I am worthy. Fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and move on. I cannot change others, so I simply and solely love myself. I am deserving. I am deserving of love. So those are basically just some examples. Obviously, you can do whatever you want that pertains to you and how you want to live your life, and maybe focus on points that, you know, you are kind of struggling with. The point of it is to say it out loud so that you kind of trick your brain to starting to believe it. So it's really important to say it out loud. I do it in front of a mirror. So, you know, you're like talking to yourself. It may sound weird at first, but it's super, super helpful. You can do it in the morning or at night. I like to do it in the morning, kind of get my day started on a positive note. But affirmations, if you haven't tried them before, definitely recommend trying them. So that was the third thing. The fourth thing is, I would say, kind of a look good, feel good situation. So exercise kind of plays into this, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, skincare, doing your nails every once in a while, getting a massage if that's something you like to do, getting a facial, things like that. So really taking care of your body. I honestly am someone who never gets their nails done, but I recently got my nails done because I was like, you know what? I haven't got my nails done in a while. They feel gross. Like, I just need to do this. I know it's, you know, for me, it's something that I don't like to spend money on, but I'm learning that it's super important to spend money on myself and take care of myself. I've been trying kind of toners and oils as well. I also want to try to find something for my hair, like a hair mask or a scalp treatment or something like that, because I know that will ultimately benefit me in the future. For me, so for me, skincare is super important, and then I'm slowly, you know, trying to do the nails every once in a while, and I hope I can set up a massage soon, just because I feel like sore and tense, and I feel like that would relieve a lot of stress from my body. The next thing that I want to talk about is just finding a hobby, finding something that you like to do on your own, something that makes you happy, like genuinely happy. Because I feel like with a lot of my friends, even, like, we're people, we're very social. That's the nature of humans, especially nowadays. I feel like we're very dependent on people, and we don't really like being by ourselves. But I think it's super important to take that time to kind of figure out what makes you happy in life. So, like, you need to find something that you can do by yourself. I like to paint, so sometimes I'll paint. I haven't done that in a while, I'll admit, but it's something that I can kind of lean to, or, like, you know, hey, like, I have nothing to do today, none of my friends are available. Instead of kind of being sad about it, you kind of pick up your hobby. So I could just start painting. Some other things, you know, I do enjoy YouTube, so I'll watch a couple of YouTube videos, you know, watch your favorite TV show, draw, write, whatever it is you like to do. But I think it's really, really important that you find whatever hobby that is, and really take the time to figure out, you know, if you're like, my only hobby is hanging out with friends, you know how in, like, elementary school or whatever, they would be like, what do you like to do for fun? And you'd be like, I like to hang out with friends, and, like, that's it. But you really, really need to figure out for yourself, what is it in life that makes me happy? If it's going to the gym, like, that could be your hobby. If you have a fitness goal, like if you want to learn how to cook better or bake better, or there's so many things out there that you can do, just find it. Find what makes you happy. Okay, so the last thing that I kind of want to talk about is, I would say, like, sleep and rest time. So obviously everyone's different, but it is important to get a good amount of sleep every night. And of course, you know, things happen, life happens, and you have a day where, like, you only get 5 hours sleep or 6 hours sleep, and you can't really help that, but I think it's super important that you try to make an effort to get a good night's sleep. I try to get at least like 7 hours of sleep. On the weekends, obviously I don't set an alarm, but when I'm working, I try to go to bed around 10 and I wake up at like 5:45. So I try to be conscious of my sleep time, and you know, when it is time to go to bed, as hard as it is, and I'm really bad at this and guilty of this, but try to turn off your screens. Try to read a book, or if you do need something to fall asleep to, kind of put it in the background and don't stare at it, just so that you have the noise and you don't have the bright screen staring at you. Sometimes I do that. I'll put my phone and play a YouTube video and just have it under my pillow, so that way the screen isn't like shining any light, but I still can hear the sound and it still helps me fall asleep. So I think that's super important, sleep, but then also just rest time and relaxation time. It's important to just kind of like chill out for a little bit. Like me time is super important. So for example, some of the things I like to do, I'll read my Bible or write in my journal. That kind of helps me clear my mind and be calm, kind of. Really taking the time to just pause, you know, like go sit outside on a bench, or just like relax on your couch or something. Important to just have that relaxation time. Get your me time and just like love yourself. The message of the story is love yourself, take care of yourself, put yourself first, because I feel like these days that people just forget that. If you guys would like a video to see how I do all these things, kind of my morning routine or my night routine, or just kind of vlog my whole day, let me know. I might do that in my next video, but I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.